join Cobra Kai and let me teach you the way of the fist.
This is Tampa.
Wow.
Then you need to get your ass over to Cobra Kai.
Holy shit.
I mean, let's be fair.
Yeah.
Camera.
What you need is bone crunching,
Bones to make us feel good.
face smashing.
I mean, are you trying to do that right now?
Why don't you fight me, bitch?
Don't be a pussy.
Oh, he runs like a coward.
Listen, you can't expect a guy like Mersh to fight Baked Alaska. Mersh is not a fighter. He's a blubber, a lover. I mean, he's a lover of all sorts of things, all sorts of small creatures, large alike, obviously large, but even the smallest of creatures. Here's the thing about Mersh. We've talked about it before, all the different types of guy he is. He's a gas station guy. He's a gym guy. He's a gambling guy. He's a crypto guy. He's a smoking guy. He's every type of guy. He's a gun guy. He's a McDonald's guy. He's a gym bro. The gas station guy one, though, that led him to his newest form. All the guys in the world that he could possibly be. And what does he choose? A cat lady. He found a cat in a gas station parking lot, and well, it was love at first sight. He saw something in that cat that he probably sees in himself. He can't help it. He looks at these little creatures, pathetic, living outside, maybe, I mean, a couch has probably, been the bed for a cat before. So he saw this cat and he said, I'm going to take it in and I'm going to grift. I'm going to post it. Mersh can't fight guys like Baked Alaska because guys like Baked Alaska are guys. Mersh is a cat lady. He's a white woman. We all know it. So who could Mersh fight? Who's his best subject? Who is an equal match to him? Well, of course, it's another cat lady. And last night on Nightwave, Mersh finally met his match. He's been reeling ever since his horrific kill stream appearance. In fact, I've got proof of it on the show last night. He even made reference to it. Take a listen to this. Caller Mersh.
Saying Pat Dixon's on the kill stream. Good. That's fantastic. I have a show to do over here, boys. I know. I know what you want. Listen, understand this, casual viewer that wants me to go on the other guy's show.
Civilian.
I like Ralph, but I'm not in this to make Ralph money. I'm sure Ralph will make $1 or $2 off of my drunken fucking meltdown on his show. So, enough. All right? I'm not in the business of making Ralph money. He's not in the business of making me money. All right? So you casual overlap fans can fuck off. What you want and what I want are two entirely different things. And if you guys want to know the real truth, because I'm not going to hop on Killstream tonight, but if anybody's really curious, if you guys want to call into the kill stream, I think a bunch of you should probably ask Pat Dixon why Chrissy Mayer, because he and Chrissy Mayer dated before he got married and divorced. So Pat Dixon used to date Chrissy Mayer. And if I recall correctly, Chrissy Mayer told a bunch of people back in the day.
How pathetic is this? The second he looks to be made a fool by Pat Dixon, now he's talking. Have you ever even heard of Pat Dixon out of Mersh's mouth until his foolish kill stream appearance? Gooning it up.
That Pat Dixon used to have piss jugs. Just saying. I
Just
didn't
saying.
pull that out of my ass. That's a real thing. So ask him about why Chrissy Mayer said that he's got piss jugs. You guys are the callers. You call into the show. You're the callers. I'm not the caller.
I'm not the caller. The caller Mersh thing has been really, really getting to Mersh. He doesn't like it.
That's what I heard. And that was like a thing back in the day. And this was before I had a show and before anybody had a show. But I just heard that. That's what I heard.
Hey, it's just what I heard. The guy who made me look retarded, yeah, actually, he pees in bottles. Mersh, we all know you've done much, much worse. But speaking of much worse, let's get to the part where Mersh met his match. A simple troll happened. A woman came along named Eliana, and Eliana left a comment on Mersh's Instagram, and it was so bad, it was so mean, it was so violating, that Mersh actually broke Sober October just to get back at her. You know, he's been fiending. He's been needing that boost. The whole reason he got a cat was Mersh is sort of he's a high chaser. He's a bug chaser. He got a cat so he could get toxoplasmosis. He wanted Toxoplasma Gandhi, and this is the closest he'll ever be to Gandhi, actually. He wanted to infect his brain with parasites. Finally, a cat to love him and some parasites to make his brain feel just a little bit more different. How many more chemical reactions can we get going on inside this brain? So Eliana shows up. Mersh is grifting the cat online. He's telling people, I took the cat. They skipped Revenge of the Sis. You got to see the comments. Here's what happened. Revenge of the Sis did not go live yesterday because Mersh had an appointment. And when are all of Mersh's appointments scheduled? Weekdays at 4. The schedule for ROTC is Monday, 4 p.m., Tuesday, 4 p.m., Wednesday at 4 p.m. is a doctor's appointment. Thursday at 4 p.m., though, is another maintenance on the car day. Friday at 4 p.m., though, actually, that's, the cat has some, I don't know, some intestinal worms or something that Mersh has been sucking out of its butthole like spaghetti. So every time Mersh has something to do, he's got, this is the only guy I know who's got, a mechanic who only works at 4 p.m. Between 4 and 6 p.m. on a weekday, that's when the doctor's office is open. That's when the DMV is open. That's when the vet is open. He's online. He's telling people, my gas station cat's got mites. It's got ear mites. And I think he got them from Mersh. Look at the way he wears those headphones. They hang off of his head. I've never seen anything like it. So he's telling people the amount of money it's going to cost him. By the way, it was less than $376. I'll tell you that much. And Mersh is complaining that it's going to break the bank for him. Just some thinking to do on that one. I don't know what's going on. So he's telling people, oh boy, I'm going to need some money. Hey, pay piggies, oink oink, right?
They're cyberbullying me to death.
I mean, to death, guys. He needs the help. Pot Awful's after him. Sunday was one of his most embarrassed days.
Did I cross swords with this guy at some point?
Maybe. I don't know. So he posts the cat. And everybody's saying, oh, look at the cat, look at the cat, look at the cat. I should have my dog in here. I should have a dog with me on the moon, sitting here. I should have given him his own chair. I might have to do this. I'm going to give my dog a chair right here so I can go, look, everybody, see? I'm not the world's most degenerate liar. I'm a good guy. I found a dog outside. I don't know how to feed it. I have no money. Please give me money. It's the Norm Macdonald joke. It's the dog on the longest walk of all time. When you move in with a homeless guy, a Section 8 guy, I think he would have been better off at the gas station. Probably people were throwing him gas station treats all the time. I know Mersh was. That's how he lured him in. And while everybody's saying nice things, while everybody is validating Mersh and his opinions and his feelings, one person, Eliana, a fellow cat lady, had the nerve to say something against him.
By the way, you guys were very sweet about that. Oh, did they take it down? Oh, I think they deleted their comment.
And I just want to point out something here. I have the volume cranked all the way up. And I can barely hear this. So if you can barely hear this, I don't know what to do. Here's what's going to happen. I'm going to then play the theme song, and it's going to be way too loud because I'm going to forget that the volume is this loud. So thanks, Mersh. This is a good way of trying to prevent people from covering you. Make the volume too low to hear. Sure, Arnold Nicotina can't hear what he needs to donate for, but at the very least, the trolls can't get you.
Oh, no, there it is. Okay. This was the comment that I'd like to highlight. The Eliana Digest wrote, and I don't know who this bitch is. I don't know who she is, but I do know that she's a very unfortunately Samaria-looking bitch.
Samaria?
Right.
Where's that?
Cats are meant to be loved, not used as accessories. Remember that. So I was kind of like, Okay, so I said, what the fuck does that have to, what does that mean, and how is all that relevant to this post? I took a cat in off the street, and I'm getting it treated for ear mites. What are you on about, you goofy broad?
Oh,
Take care of
got
that
her.
cat.
Destroying
Even if it means you have to
cougars.
skip McDonald's for the day. Good reference. Even if it means you
He
don't have
hates the
time to
McDonald's
take a
stuff.
picture to farm pity from your fan base. Please cherish that cat. He's the only one that won't judge you. So obviously people are not being nice. But let's check out what Eliana Digest likes to write about on Instagram, right? Because I'm sure it's what I'll tell you one thing, right? Women are very self-aware creatures.
Oh,
Just play along, boys.
no.
It's hard to get through.
You
Women are
can't
so
say this.
self-aware.
No, Mersh.
This
You have to know that everybody on the internet says you're a self-unaware woman, right? Mersh should open a movie theater for how much projection he does.
woman might have an OnlyFans. She
Oh my God, I have bonitis.
That's from the toxoplasma.
might be a single mother. She might be a total mess. But I can guarantee you, given the tone of judgment that she took with me taking a picture of my cat at the vet, there's one thing she cannot possibly be doing on her Instagram, and that is using her animals for clout, right? There's no way.
Does nobody know what clout means, by the way? Mersh especially is always talking about everybody else is clout chasing. If you talk about, that's not what clout is. You have no clout, Mersh, thus no one can use you for clout. You know who definitely doesn't have clout? A cat. A kitty cat. I just want to point something out before we even get any further into this episode. Mersh, I checked his Instagram. I checked what he follows. Next to the most ghetto, gagging, black, big booty bitches I've ever seen. Like the pockmarks, the scars turn their skin white. You can see every crevice. Mersh has a very specific taste in women.
When you go out with adult men and you fucking
Or something. But he also follows a bunch of cute animal accounts. Now, I've never known any other man to do that. Not one. So Mersh having a problem with somebody doing this is ridiculous. I understand the little tiny level of hypocrisy he may be speaking about here, but I have a feeling this Eliana broad was just simply worried for this cat's safety and worried that Mersh was not doing the right thing.
No fucking way. She might be a prostitute. She could be a hitman. She could be a fucking fentanyl junkie. Anything but somebody who just wagged their finger at me for taking a picture of my cat. There's no way that she uses her animals as an accessory and uses it to farm pity, or in this case, clout. No fucking way, right? Except when you click on her name.
How sad is it when you're jealous of a cat for its clout?
This is the official Eliana Instagram for all things Eliana. Ichimatsu, Momoko, and Chucky. Popular culture no longer applies to me. Guys, she's not like other girls.
I agree with that. That's honestly, that is embarrassing, Eliana.
She's different. Wait, what's Momo and Itchy, though? Maybe they're not animals. Maybe they're not. Maybe she's not utilized. Oh, come on! Come on!
Okay, so what's happening here is this Eliana goofy broad, she's got an account that's just showing off her cats. Boy, the hypocrisy. That's the worst part, folks, is the hypocrisy. It truly is. I believe, though, no, shit, the video just skipped way ahead. I believe, though, that if you notice here in the image, oh, did I just nail that?
Media famous.
Oh, almost. Okay, wait, no, he went back to it. Hang on. Let's go to, where is it?
I do this because I love it. No. Goofy broad. What's the guy's name?
There it is. So if you look here, though, the hypocrisy he's calling her out on, the account is private. What kind of clout are you going to get on an account where you can't see any of the cute kitty pictures? Mersh, today, opened up a brand new Instagram account. And guess what it is? That's right, ladies and gentlemen. It is, of course, his new cute kitty account. It's just sad. It's just one of the saddest things that can be. Mersh has no clue what he's up against. Mersh thinks he's finally met his match in the form of a fellow cat lady. Unfortunately, what Mersh didn't find out until much later in that episode is Eliana doesn't exist. If you follow one of the Mersh defects out there, a fella by the name of Gay Millhip, you'd already know this, Mersh, because he figured this out a long time ago. Let's take a look at this. Here's Gay Millhip exposing the truth.
Because she tries to pick both sides. She, as in him, it's the same fucking person. I have one question. Why isn't Jesse Podawful in Turkatron's Discord?
Turkatron, a.k.a. Eliana.
Because they're the same fucking person. They don't actually exist. He has to act as women in order to think, in order to give the impression to all of his incel fans that there's women that follow him, that actually like them. He spends more time on the female accounts interacting with his pay piggies. That's how he keeps them around. These 15-year-old fucking femboys in his paywall acting as a fat Squidward-nosed Mexican. Hard Ray is in here. So great to be here. And now, oh, what is this? We have a black man. We have a black man in the chat right now. This is the first time for Drunk Sports.
Yeah, what's good, nigga?
Oh, wow. Look at that.
What's good?
Congratulations. I just got porn on my show. Yeah, that's good. I deserve that, so. And now, the biggest fail of that is definitely the moment we just saw, but.
And speaking of big fails, Mersh's big fail last night when he discovered that was no Eliana. There is no Eliana. There was no cat. It was all fake pics. And unfortunately, when he brought up her Instagram the next time, he saw little old me.
Did I cross swords with this guy at some point?
You sure did. Just last night, Mersh. And you can see it all, the whole thing. We're going to go over all of it tonight on the show in the Pizza Fund. Podawful.pizza. Join it. $12 level and up to get the Wednesday premium episodes. You can join for as little as $1 and get our archive of shows. Many hours and hours and hours and hours. More stuff than you can get from anybody else for only $1. But you want tonight's show, it's in the $12 level. I hope to see you there. Podawful.pizza. Grab yourself a slice and get the primo stuff delivered.
Support the show. Join the Pizza Fund. Podawful.pizza.
Pizza.
Podawful.pizza.
No.
Sorry, nigga.
I'm Tom Gully, and you're watching Is This Live, the show
This content right here
on the Podawful TV network.
is Pizza Fund's own.
Podawful.pizza.
This shit is beefer. You're listening to Howdy Do with J. Crew.
Podawful.pizza.
We got shooters in these streets.
Nigga.